Do you give a fuck? Bitch, I don't give a fuck. We just don't give a fuck.
Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of No Fucks Given with this bitch.
And that bitch.
Alright, I want to give a little trigger warning for those of you listening. This is a sexual trafficking sensitive content we were going to be talking about today. So if you guys are going to be triggered or upset about whatever we're going to talk about today,
You should
please
probably just
get off of
yeah.
it and don't listen to this. But if you guys are up for it, we're going to continue. Okay, so for today's topic, this is something we've been putting off for a while because we didn't really want to speak on it.
We didn't want to talk about it because, you know, this kind of content is hard to listen to sometimes for a lot of people.
And it's hard to talk about. It's really upsetting and it
Yeah,
makes me
but-
so angry.
Yeah, but it needs to be heard. It needs to be out there. People need to know what's going on.
Yeah, people need to know. People need to speak up for those who feel like they're alone. And we need to show our support because this is something serious. This is something that breaks people's hearts.
Now, we are very funny and very stupid sometimes, but there's things that we do take serious, okay?
Yeah, like, this is a serious topic. We're not taking it very lightly. This is not all fun and games all the time. So, yeah, this is something we will have our opinion on, and we'd like to share with you guys.
All right. P. Diddy. Let's talk about his charges. He is being accused of sex trafficking and sexual abuse and rape.
Yeah.
He's being accused of all these things. He apparently was having sex parties that involved drugs and underage women.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now I had to read the reports on this because I didn't want to just get what I was looking at on social media, so I had to actually read the fucking report and get into it to give facts and not just gossip. So, you know, and I had to Google some of these big ass words because I'm not the smartest person in the world. So
Yeah.
these big words were like, what the fuck does this mean? I had to ask Google. So I had to do homework for you guys. Now, these parties included P. Diddy and celebrities and a lot of people who were being sold for sex trafficking. And these people were being sold by P. Diddy, apparently, you know? He, Mr. Puff Diddy, P. Diddy apparently likes to be called Daddy. Disgusting motherfucker.
I mean, it's in the
now
name,
we
guys.
know, asshole.
Yeah.
Now we know. You sick bastard. Cassie, who we all know, you know, because we've listened to her music before in the past. I used to listen to her music when I was younger. Was one of the people in the files, and she was accusing him of raping her and beating her and giving her drugs and selling her to other people to, you know, sexually assault her. And I was reading the report, and this was fucking insane. I couldn't believe what I was reading.
And this was when he was dating her?
Yes. And
my
this was
goodness.
going on for 10 years. For 10 years, he was selling her to people. Who knows if it was other celebrities or just strangers, whatever. But he was basically sex trafficking her so that, you know, drugging her up. Oh, it's just fucked up. It's all fucked up. And he would beat her up. She filed a lawsuit against him, and this was a long time ago. This was in 2018. She filed a lawsuit against him, and it was dropped because he paid for it to get dropped.
No.
So people didn't really know about it.
Yeah, I didn't know about that.
Yeah, it was dropped because he paid for it. It's a motherfucker, right?
Yeah.
And she did it again in 2023. She filed another lawsuit to make sure that he, you know, went down for the shit that he was doing.
Yeah.
Which is good, because she kept pushing and pushing. That's something you got to support, man. You can't let that down. She was accusing him for the same stuff, for sex trafficking, for beating, for rape, for giving her drugs. It's just insane. And she wasn't the only person who was accusing him. It was also another man who was named Rodney Jones, also known as Lil Rod. I don't know who he is, but apparently he's a producer.
I've heard of him before. I don't know who he is.
I don't know him either.
Yeah.
I've never seen him on social media, but apparently he also accused him of, he apparently forced him to engage in relations with sexual workers. And he accused him of that, and that's also in the reports. And I had to, like, how am I going to explain this? I had to dumb this down, because there's a lot of people like myself who don't understand these big ass words, so I had to dumb it down
and
to my level.
Yeah, I thank you for that, because honestly, I looked at these court paperwork and
it's hard to understand.
Didn't understand it. Yeah,
it's hard to understand. So I had to like Google and do my work and find out exactly what was going on and look up these words to understand what they were talking about. But yeah, he accused him of basically selling him, trying to force him into sex with these sex workers. He also accused him of sexually harassing him, and he also drugged him, and he also accused him of threatening him. And by that, I think what they mean is, I think that he has, like, all these secret videos of people, and he was threatening them and, like, blackmailing them into doing things. Otherwise, he was going to put it out in media. Oh my God. So this is one of the things that people were dealing with. They were being threatened by Diddy with these fucking videos, so they felt like they had to do these fucking things. And it's fucked up because I feel like they were forced into doing things with the same sex.
Yeah.
And, you know, not everybody wants to do that.
Yeah, not everyone.
There was another girl, her name is Joy Dixon Neal, and this was something she accused Diddy of in 1991. So this was going on for a long time, and I think that they've been investigating his ass for a very long time. And she accused him of, you know, drugging her and raping her, and he also recorded her when he was raping her. And she accused him of this in 1991.
And they had let it go?
They let it go. This motherfucker just keeps paying for shit to be let go.
Yeah.
And they need to stop him. They need to put this guy in jail.
This can't continue.
Yeah, no, this cannot continue. And the celebrities who are with him on this, I don't know if they are being blackmailed as well, but if they're not, they need to fucking put these people in prison, man. They need to incarcerate them because this is fucked up. Like I said, some of these girls are underage.
And this is the most fucked up thing, that it's only being heard because they're celebrities that are being hurt.
Yeah.
If this was just some random person, I don't think it'd have much attention.
No.
It wouldn't have the same amount of publicity as it does now.
Something that I saw that P. Diddy also was accused of was in 2003. He was accused of drugging and gang raping a 17-year-old girl. And she did not want to be named. She wanted to be, she wanted to be anonymous, so they named her as Jane Doe. But this is also in the reports. No. 17 years old. Did you know that Usher lived with Diddy when he was 13 years old?
What?
He was given custody to Diddy when he was 13 years old, and he lived with him.
Oh my goodness.
With him.
That is so wrong.
I know. Like, his mother. What the fuck, right?
Yeah.
How can you let
You're
somebody...
selling your child practically.
Yes, and then she wanted to sue Diddy for what he did to Usher, which what I've read is basically just grooming him, but I don't really know what that means. I don't know if that means, like, feeling up.
I think grooming is more like a mental thing.
Okay. Well, that's what he did to him.
Mm-hmm.
And she wanted to sue him, but I feel like this woman has been doing this for money the whole time. I feel like she sold her son for money to this motherfucker when he was 13, and now she fucking
regrets it probably, or she just wants more money.
Now she wants more money, and she's suing him for what he did to Usher. It's just, come on,
ridiculous.
Lady. You fucking stupid.
And how could you? I have a son. Even thinking of doing something that disgusting,
it's crazy.
Me the fuck off.
It's crazy, man. When Justin Bieber was young, I don't know how old he was, but he was very young. This is when he had his fucking crazy hair, you know? Like, his little waves and shit. Well, he also was given to Diddy for 2 fucking days. And he looked so fucking nervous in this video. It was crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. Justin Bieber has not yet talked about it. He does not talk about anything that has to do with Diddy, but...
I understand if he doesn't want to talk about it.
Of course.
Because it is disturbing.
Of course. It is disturbing. I understand. But I feel like there is people who need to speak up so that they can save the other people who are still trapped.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, these people who are being sold, who we don't know, and are young fucking kids.
Yeah.
They need to be... They need to be caught so they can let them go.
Yeah, even if it's anonymous... I don't even care if they don't even say their names. This needs to be stopped. It's ridiculous. Our court system failed us.
It's crazy.
They failed them.
Okay, so this is another list of celebrities that were included in the fucking lawsuit, but I don't know, much about it. I'm just gonna name them really quickly. It's Steve J, Meek Mill, Rihanna, Prince Harry, Cassie, the Clark sisters, Smokey Norfolk, and Donald Lawrence. Now, I don't know much of these people, and I didn't get into all their cases or what the hell they had to do with any of this.
Yeah.
But they were in the fucking case. I don't know why, but they were in there.
They're probably either witnesses.
Maybe they were witnesses, maybe they were involved, maybe they were at the parties, maybe they saw something, who knows. But I saw their names there, and that shit's just crazy. I'm not going to read the whole fucking thing. It's long. Come on. Well, moving on. This fucking guy just sucks. The point is, P. Diddy needs to be incarcerated. He needs to go to jail. Because what he did... They don't raid your house if they don't have something on you.
Yeah.
They don't fucking come to your house like that unless they have something on you. So they obviously do, and they were looking for more. So why is this guy out and about? Put this motherfucker in prison. He clearly is not a good person.
Yeah. And supposedly they arrested him. And this guy, if you see the pictures, looks nothing like Diddy.
What the fuck?
Who the fuck is this guy? Imposter? I don't know. I mean, what if they're fucking hiding this guy because they have shit on them too?
And why were they arresting his son? I didn't understand that either. But I didn't read it. I didn't read that either. But I saw that they were arresting him, and that shit's weird. If you involved your son, you're a fucking asshole.
Yeah, horrible father.
Put this guy in fucking prison. Period.
Well, yeah, we just had to talk about this because it's not okay.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Hopefully everything gets solved. Everything gets put out. People need to be put on fucking blast. The ones who are involved in a bad way.
And I can't wait till the fucking documentary is made.
That shit will be crazy.
Because I'm sure they're going to put more shit out in a documentary.
This shit goes back in the 90s, which means Biggie Smalls, Faith Evans, all these other fucking celebrities from back in the day.
Bitch. Yeah, from what I remember, this guy used to be friends with R. Kelly.
Fuck R. Kelly.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
And fuck P. Diddy.
Fuck P. Diddy, yeah. And whoever the fuck ends up supporting these motherfuckers...
Fuck you too, bitch.
They should be investigated too.
Yep.
Because I'm sure that if they're gonna support this motherfucker...
They're trying to hide something too.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck them. Fuck P. Diddy. Fuck R. Kelly. And fuck you other motherfuckers involved. Moving on. Like we said, this was going to be a sensitive episode. The next thing we're going to talk about is quiet on the set. Is it quiet on set or quiet on the set?
Quiet on set.
Quiet on set. Okay. I saw it. It was fucking insane. I almost cried.
I did cry.
Ugh. It was crazy. I could not believe it.
Yeah.
I support Drake 100%.
Yeah.
And I hope things get better for him.
I hope things get better for him. And I noticed when I watched this video, when I watched the documentary, how uncomfortable he was talking about it.
Yeah, and how sad his dad was.
And it broke my heart.
Oh my god, me too. I almost cried when I saw his dad crying. He wanted to protect him from this motherfucker for so long.
And
he knew he was shady.
Couldn't do anything about it.
No, he knew he was shady, and he was trying to protect him, but he manipulated Drake so badly that eventually he got a hold of him, and that was just so sad.
Yeah.
This fucking series was insane. Brian Peck, the motherfucker accused of doing all this shit to Drake, he still fucking lives in Los Angeles, California. Like, he's still out and about. He's a sex offender.
And I heard that he continues to work in the industry.
It's insane. It drives me crazy. I cannot believe that they would let these fucking people work in the industry with children. It drives me fucking crazy. And honestly, I'm going to say something. The kids who went through all of this in the 90s, because obviously this happened to Drake a long time ago, right?
Yeah.
The kids that went through this need to speak up for the ones who are in business right now. Yeah. You can't help the kids in the business right now unless you speak up. They're going to go through something and they're not going to say anything just like you because they're also scared. You need to speak up for them so that they can be okay.
This is
going for all the kids in Nickelodeon and Disney Channel. You know, the ones who went through it, they need to speak up. I know it's hard. I know. But the only way to protect the future generation, these children right now, is for you to speak up.
Yeah, it's really important for them to speak up. Now that everything is coming out, you know, we 100% are on your side and you're not alone in this anymore.
I think they're afraid that they're not going to get hired anywhere else because they're going to speak up.
Yeah.
But you're letting these new generation of kids down.
Yeah.
You need to speak up.
I would give up my career for something that important.
Yes, for these kids. It's fucking crazy, man. It blows my fucking mind. I just want to...
I want to do something about it. Yeah, it makes me so fucking angry. And the fact that all we can do is talk about it gets me upset.
But I hope we get to them. Yeah. I mean, we're not famous. They might not hear us, but if they do, I hope that they have the courage to be like, they're right. We need to say something so that they don't hurt these kids. Because this new generation of kids, there's a lot of little kids working in the industry.
There is.
So if they speak up, it would help everyone. They'll put
a lot more restrictions.
Yes. And they can catch pedophiles who haven't been caught, and they can put the ones that have been caught in fucking prison because they have more evidence towards them. I mean, this motherfucker, Brian Peck, he was sentenced to 16 months in prison, right?
Yeah.
But he only did 4 months. Ridiculous. 4 months for what he did to Drake Bell, which is fucking bullshit. And they put people in prison for years for the dumbest shit, but they let these fucking child sex offenders out in 4 fucking months? These people are fucking stupid.
And what pissed me off more was the people that wrote letters and spoke on his behalf.
I know. And I'm going to be honest. I feel like they were manipulated
Yeah.
in a way to write these letters. Like, they didn't know exactly what was going on.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
he manipulated that situation as well.
Of course. I have a big feeling like that was the situation with that. And I feel bad because now they're getting all this negative energy. Mm-hmm. But
they should put that negative energy towards him because he's the one that fucking caused this.
Mm-hmm. I feel like also if someone is being accused of doing something to a child, just don't get involved, bitch.
No.
Leave it alone.
Yeah.
Don't get involved. Don't try to defend him because you never know. When it involves a child, don't get involved.
I know that they're trying to apologize about
The letters.
the letters, and I kind of feel a little bit anger towards them as well sometimes.
Yeah.
Because the only reason they did was because of this documentary.
Right.
Otherwise, they never fucking apologized.
Right. So I'm going to name a few people who, work in the industry for Disney and Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Who are registered as sex offenders.
Yeah.
And of course, one of them is Brian Peck, who we've seen on the documentary. Another person involved is Marty Weiss, and he's a talent manager who did something to a 12-year-old girl. And he also worked for Disney and Nickelodeon. He was not on the documentary. I don't know if there's going to be another season of this documentary, but he wasn't on the first documentary. Another guy who was on the documentary was Ezel Channel, and he was the one who did something to the 14-year-old girl. He was a production assistant for Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Another one, of course, was that Jason Jason Handy? He was the one who did something to the 9-year-old girl, and he was caught, sending pictures to the little girl.
And the video, yeah.
Okay, that was that guy. Another one is Cody Longo. This one was not on the documentary, and he also works for Nickelodeon and Disney. Cody Longo. And he also did something to a 9-year-old girl. So all these guys worked for the fucking Disney and Nickelodeon, and they were registered as sex offenders. Hopefully they're not on this anymore. Hopefully they're not around children. Hopefully with us saying who they are.
You guys will keep them the fuck away from children.
Yes.
Or get them the fuck out of the industry. I'm just saying.
Fuck these people, man. I swear to God. What the fuck is wrong with the industry, with Nickelodeon and Disney Channel hiring all these fucking people?
They need to,
It drives me insane. I don't understand.
I don't understand. Like, they obviously go through background checks.
Right.
Because they're working with big-time people.
They want that much fame and money that they'll put these kids through this shit and let them be around these motherfuckers. It blows my fucking mind.
Yeah.
Blows my fucking mind. And I'm disappointed in Disney, honestly. Nickelodeon. But anyways, moving on. Let's talk about something different. Nick Cannon has 12 kids, and he was interviewed.
Yeah.
And the girl interviewing him had the list of kids that he has in order, from oldest to youngest, the ages and the names. And he fucking nailed it, the whole thing. And she was like so surprised. And he's like, they're my babies. I'm their daddy. Of course I know them all. She was just so shocked. It was so fucking funny. Did you ever see that one movie with him and Christina Milian? Love Don't Cost a Thing. Do you remember that movie?
Yes, I remember that movie.
It was such a good fucking movie. Well, Steve Harvey, do you know who that is?
Yeah.
Okay, he played his dad, and he was showing him how to use a fucking condom. Remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Apparently, he did not know he did not figure out how to use that fucking condom.
Oh my God.
Apparently, it's really hard, Nick. Apparently, it's really hard. Unless you want that many damn kids. Oh my gosh.
I'm pretty sure he does. I think it's more like he wants to have a huge family.
With all these women? That's a huge family reunion.
I think they all get along, though.
Except Mariah. Mariah's like, the fuck?
Calm down.
I saw this one interview where he was being asked, like, if he wanted to be with Mariah or whatever, after, getting all these women pregnant.
Yeah.
And he did say that he wanted to be with her again because he still loved her and he wanted to be with her.
Well, who the fuck wouldn't want to be with Mariah Carey?
And then he's like, but she don't want me with all these damn kids. She said, you have way too many kids, Nick. That's a lot of packages. You come with a lot of luggage.
What the fuck?
All my god. Okay, that's fucking weird. Okay.
But I am happy for him because he looks happy with all his kids.
Oh yeah, he looks like he's
Yeah.
actually a good dad. He looks like he loves all his babies.
And I'm so glad that this guy has so much time for these kids.
I know, like it surprises me because a lot of men who have a lot of kids, spread around, are
Yeah.
actually not that caring for their children.
Yeah, and the fact that he even knows their names
In order
is good.
so cool.
Yeah.
But it looks like he loves his babies. He looks like a good dad. Good for him,
Yeah.
Good for him. At least he's taking care of all of them. I saw this other fucking video. It's fucking hilarious. Fucking hilarious.
Hilarious.
Oh my gosh, it's funny. It's he's, I don't know, eating chips or something, and he's writing shit down, and then his fucking phone rings, and it's one of his baby mamas, and
Yeah.
his ringtone says, "Nick, time for child support. Nick, time for child support."
This guy. Yo.
And he ignores it.
It's the comedian inside him.
He ignored the phone call.
No way.
Yeah, that's the comedian side of him.
Oh my gosh.
That was funny. Well, thank you so much for listening. This is the end of this episode.
I know maybe we shouldn't be joking at the end, but you know what?
We need a little laughter in our
Yeah.
lives.
We just got fucking pissed, so this
Yeah.
is a little bit of
The beginning was very intense. We needed to laugh a little bit in the end. So thank you all for listening.
So yes, thank you so much for listening. Please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell if you want to continue listening to our stupid ass shit.
We could really use some more subscribers and some more followers and listeners. Come on, guys, give us all
We
that
could
support.
use a lot of support.
And we see all of you watching and listening and liking our videos, and we appreciate it.
Yeah,
We're
if you guys
too-
want to comment or do whatever you want, we'll give you a little shout out. We want to show you our love as well.
We're not big, but we're having fun. This is fun for us. We love doing this. We have fun doing it. We laugh. It's just great.
Yeah. All right, guys. See you next time.
Bye, bitches!
Bye.
We just don't give a fuck.